Sins, mistakes, errors are something that humans are created upon. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, in an authentic hadith, "Kullu bani Adam khata." Every son of Adam is prone to error, to mistake, to sin. And the best of those who err are those who repent. Now, we as Muslims fail miserably in a lot of cases when dealing with those who fall into error and mistakes and sins. Some of us fail to forbid evil. We fail to correct people's mistakes when we see them. And we live with it as nothing has changed or happened. No harm is done. I'm not forced to enjoin virtue and righteousness and forbid evil and vice. I don't have to. This is freedom of others. This is their own personal affairs. I should not intervene or have a say in it. And this is a huge mistake, because it is part of our Emaan. So it's an issue of Aqidah. If you don't have it in you, your Emaan is false. And the Prophet indicated and showed us the way when he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, "Whoever among you sees an evil action, let him change it with his hand," meaning by taking action. So if you're a person of authority, you are a ruler, you are a Muslim judge, you are a policeman, you're a boss, you're a father, you're a husband, you have authority over those who are below you, you must take action. If he cannot, then with his tongue, you have to change this evil with your tongue, meaning by speaking out. And if he cannot, then with his heart, by at least hating it and resenting it and believing that it's wrong, and that is the weakest of faith. And this was narrated by Imam Muslim in the Sahih. What does this mean? It means that this is part of your Emaan. And we know that Emaan is 60 plus branches, where the highest and the most elevated is La ilaha illallah. And the lowest is removing harmful things from people's way. So in order to fulfill these branches of Emaan, you have to have this in you, the ability to change what is wrong, what is evil, what is munkar. Now, some do not say anything. Some say everything. So they're like the religious police. No one passes in front of them without telling them, don't do this or do that, as if they are in their ivory towers controlling people with their wand. This is wrong. And if you add to this a rude behavior and arrogance and not being diplomatic, you do have a problem. Some of these enthusiastics may do these things out of their sincerity, so they think, not paying attention to a person's ignorance. He may not be knowledgeable of the ruling. Not paying attention to the person's age. He might be a youngster. Or he might be an elder to you. He might be a parent, and you're speaking to them in such a rude fashion, thinking that you have the knowledge, you have the power to say whatever crosses your mind. Not being able to differentiate whether they've done this out of human nature and weakness at a time when they were vulnerable, or they've done it out of defiance and arrogance and the likes. And this is something we will inshallah come to discuss in later times as we progress in this series bi-idhnillah azza wa jal.